In a dryer, it spins at something like 16,000 RPM, creates about 20,000 volts of static electricity.
Wow.
Right, so it busts up any electronics. The product that you put on clothing is expected to last through all that.
You talked about moving into adjacencies in the textile and apparel business at MAS. So this is where you're looking for the opportunities to innovate, right? Give us an example. What exactly are you exploring from a, if you were explaining this to a guy on the street, what are those adjacencies?
I'll explain a little bit. So it's about trying to understand what is it about that what we do, which is really adding value. What is it that we know that other industries don't know? So one of the things is that we deal with this material called a textile that we all take for granted because, we wear it, we throw it, we literally, wash it in a very sort of
violent
manner. 50, 100, sometimes even 200 times. And these products really last. Textile also is a product that is relatively cheap and easy to make as a material. And so when we looked at it from that perspective and we sort of said, okay, there are lots of these plasticky products that humans interact with. Can we sort of really try and make that interaction better? So we sought a few industries, the medical industry where you have a lot of devices that people are now more and more interacting with. Then we also found the electronics industry where we are having AR, VR, goggles, things that are going to become more ubiquitous as we go along. So all of those are things that humans interact with, which maybe we can make that interaction much better. And so as a result, we started working on what we call wearable technologies, where we started saying, okay, how do we integrate textiles and electronics together in order to be able to service these opportunities. And so that was one area. But again, when you start getting into textiles, there are so many things that users expect. Exactly what I was talking about, the fact that you take your clothes off and throw it in a corner and then have another 5 kilos of clothes topped up on top of that. Then you put it in a washing machine, maybe in a dryer. Right? In a dryer, it spins at something like 16,000 RPM, creates about 20,000 volts of static electricity.
Wow.
Right? So it busts up any electronics. The product that you put on clothing is expected to last through all that. So we had to really develop technologies and solutions that allow that to happen.